race victory. We'll lead him to the green. Green is out. We're underway. And it is Schaefer who fires first and fires the best. He has the lead in turn number 1. Behind him, the side-by-side duel is won on the outside for now by Patrick Denellen. Mitch Bombard sits in the 3rd spot. They are stacked up 2 by 2, 5 rows deep. Denellen has the 2nd spot. Bombard in 3rd. And then it is side-by-side behind them. Skinner, Means, Riom, Yardley, Childs, and Reed, all side-by-side. Also, the 88 is there of Castro and Moran also side-by-side as they roll their way off the corner and complete lap number 2. Pulling away is Mark Schaefer down the backstretch. In tow is the 20 of Denellen. Bombard trying to hold off the attack of Sean Skinner, and behind him it is Riom and Nunes dueling side-by-side. Bombard goes up high. Skinner tries to take advantage as they go down into turn number 1 and down the backstretch. Sean Skinner on the attack underneath Mitch Bombard, and will try to put Bombard a spot back and take 3rd away and try to track down our 1st and 2nd place runners who have pulled away from the field. It is like a traffic jam on 395 going home for Skinner, Bombard, Riom. Those 3 cars dueling it out. Now Yardley has made his way through the field. He has Nunes locked to his outside as they come off the corner. Last week's winner, Ray Reed, stuck in traffic. He's stuck to the outside right now of the 31 of P.J. Childs, 5 laps into this main event. The top 10, Mark Schaefer, Patrick Denellen, Sean Skinner, William Riom, and Mitch Bombard are top 5. Then is Yardley, Nunes, Childs, Reed, and Moran making up the next 5. Riom has gotten through it past Yardley. Also making his way up to the field is P.J. Childs in the 31. He leads a group of 5 cars, 6 cars battling for position behind him. Mark Schaefer has been dominant from coming out of the turn 4 gate to start the night. Has a lead, and we'll check it at the line, by about a little over a second over Patrick Denellen. Running in 3rd is Sean Skinner, but Skinner will be paid a visit very soon by the 43 of William Riom. And here comes Yardley, who tries to make some room for himself underneath Riom and grab that 4th spot away as they hit turn number 1. Here comes Childs to try to join the battle, but it is Yardley who escapes with the 4th spot off turn 2 and down the backstretch. Riom will try to fight back and maybe do a crossover by the time they come off turn number 4. Riom all over the back bumper of Yardley, has to worry about Childs, who's in his hip pocket as they streak into turn number 1, and they are closing in on the 24 of Sean Skinner.
Heads up on the 30.
I see her.
58.
Probably by the back stretch.
Very soon, Mark Schaefer will be closing in on some of the back of the field. Piper Beal. And we will be closing in on the halfway point very soon. They rattle their way off the corner. Mark Schaefer, your leader. Piper Beal gets the passing flag, so they have to go scooting by. Our leader goes by. Denellen in 2nd goes by. And they clear and go down the backstretch. Skinner with about a 2-car length advantage as we've hit the halfway point in this Super X car feature event. They rocket off the corner. Schaefer still maintaining just under a 2nd lead over Denellen, so Denellen may be closing in the final laps of this race. Battle on for the 5th spot. William Riom trying to hold off the onslaught of the 31 of P.J. Childs as Childs tries to snake his way underneath the 43 in turns 1 and 2. 10 to go for Mark Schaefer, who joined the win list in 2023. As he comes across the line, then it is Patrick Denellen in the 20. Skinner, a 2-car length advantage over the 76 of Yardley. Yardley has to worry about Rome in his 43 and Childs in the 31. Then it is Greg Moran running 7th, Ray Reed 8th, Ben Castro, John Nunes, Mitch Bombard is 11th, Bud Keeney 12th, John Nash 13th, David Chasko 14th, Caitlin DeSoma, and Piper Beal make up our 16-car field. Chasko gets the passing flag. As Schaefer goes by both Chasko and Caitlin DeSoma, and now it's clear sailing for a while for our leader. And we have a yellow outside. Row 2 made up of Sean Skinner and Dave Yardley. Craig Merriman ready to flick the switch. And 8 laps of action. They're off turn number 4. Schaefer, not as fast as the getaway as he did on the opening green flag, has Denellen to his outside, but quickly shrugs him off, and Denellen may fall prey to the 24 of Skinner. Behind him, Craig Moran has made his way through the field. They bang and clang their way off the corner. Denellen and Skilder came together. Going around in a cloud of dust is the 64 of Moran outside. They pick up the speed. Schaefer picks up the intensity, but trying to stay with him, up to the outside is Sean Skinner. But just as before, Schaefer able to skate away like he was on a breakaway to the front. Skinner in tow, and the battle on for the 3rd spot. Trying to hold on is Patrick Denellen, and here comes Ray Reed, who won last week, making his way on the outside, and will try to drop kick Denellen to the 4th spot. Reed looking to clear as they go into turn number 3, and by a slight advantage, he's gotten by Denellen and sets his sights on Skinner, who sits in 2nd. Then it is a 5-car duel, or 2-car duel for the 5th spot, I'm sorry, between the 88 of Castro and Nunes. Nunes glides up the track. That allows Castro to grab 5th, and it might kick him back another spot. And as here comes Riom in his battle to make his way back through the field and grab 6th. Mark Schaefer pulling away down the backstretch. In 2nd is the 24 of Sean Skinner, and then we have Ray Reed making up our podium. 3 to go when they hit the line from the shaft. Mark Schaefer. He powers his way off the corner and down the backstretch. Skinner has pulled away slightly from Reed in the battle for 2nd and 3rd. Twirling twos this time by. 2 laps to go for Mark Schaefer to enter the winner's circle. Skinner and Reed continue to trail. Then in 4th, it is Patrick Denellen and Ben Castro making up the top 5. White flag for Mark Schaefer, who has pretty much led every lap all night. He led in the heat races. He's leading down the backstretch and coming into turn 3. Mark Schaefer will head the victory lane. Checkered flags are out, and your winner in the Super X cars is Mark Schaefer. Finishing in 3rd is Sean Skinner, Ray Reed 3rd, Patrick Denellen 4th, Ben Castro 5th. Then it is William Riom, John Nunes, Dave Yardley, PJ Childs, and climbs down. And Mark, let's see. I don't think there was one lap tonight that the 58 wasn't in front in the heat race and in tonight's feature. I really, dude, I can't thank my crew enough. Porter, freaking Pat, Jason, freaking everybody that helps this car. My awesome wife, Janae, my beautiful daughter, Peyton. I got to thank Reed Racing, Ray Reed, P. Pollard, B&H Racing Chassis. These guys, Dave and Porter are the reason we got back out here, and I can't thank you guys enough. Buttermore Plumbing and Heating, all my support up there. I love you guys. Thank you.